Hey everyone, I'm Witchy Geek, and today I'm trying out extreme camera angles, as you can obviously see. It really kind of accents the alien type pinch look on my glasses. I noticed that all this blue goes really well with my glasses too. So, okay, so we're here for another, what I like, which is weird and wonderful, miraculous, mysterious, spooky and scary, and also inexplicable, unexplainable, and just WTF unbelievable stuff. And this is going to be another manifestation one. And obviously, you know, for safety and privacy reasons, I'm keeping all names and everything anonymous and hidden. So, but, email me, comment, send me your stories if you want me to read them for you. And I'm more than happy to. So this is another happy one. This is another love, light, and happiness one, which I like, which is really enjoyable to me. So here we go, something to lift your spirits and just hopefully get you out of a funky mood. This one definitely got me out of my funky mood. I don't know why. I'm just glad. Maybe it's Pope Francis just died at the age of 88, and interesting. 8 usually means either homelessness and poverty, or it means great success and wealth. And interestingly enough, Pope Francis seemed to deal with both of those in his life. And I don't know, maybe it's his spirit just making things happier here, nicer here. I'd like to think so. Um, Bringing me a much needed hit or jolt of happiness. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, so here we go with, I just call this a WTF unbelievable. Just, I, I can't explain it, but this is wonderful and just wow, wonderful and wow. So, okay, here we go. I asked for the impossible job and the universe delivered better than I imagined. I wanted to share a little success story that happened to me recently because I'm still blown away by how everything aligned. Some time ago, I realized that I had no real resistance around the idea of death. It might sound weird, but it just didn't affect me deeply. I was strangely at peace with it. Then one day I was sitting in my car and I thought to myself, I wish I could get paid to drive. But I didn't want to do Uber or food delivery or anything like that. I thought it'd be nice to have a job where I drive to different places, but not one that involves constant customer service with a lot of people per day. So I started daydreaming about a job that would be ADH friendly, have short shifts, and be chill enough that I'd still have energy for my personal projects afterward, and be really well paid. And then I thought, does a job like that even exist? But I let it go. A few days or weeks later, a friend sent me a job posting for a blooming startup. He had just interviewed for it and told me, quote, I think this would suit you perfectly, unquote. I was able to apply because of my course in helping relationships I had just started but finally dropped. I got the interview and I got the job. The craziest part, it checks all the boxes. I'll be driving to visit people at the end of life. I'll interview them so they can leave a life story for their family in a professional video. All the questions are already written out. I'll be paid between $400 and $600 per 4 shifts of, plus traveling included. And I get to pick up my own interviews, kind of like Uber. I'm over the moon. This is exactly the kind of manifestation I was hoping for. I didn't use any complicated techniques, just visualization and embodying the version of me who already had that job. I can't wait to start. And that was it. That was their whole post. So this one obviously is really, really short. Sorry about my throat going a little funky there. I had to pause the video for a minute while I took a drink, but I tried to, pause it and cut that out. So, editing on the fly, however you want to call it. So yeah. And that lifted my spirits so much. That made me feel so much better. And I'm glad that I saved this little one because it made me feel so good just reading that. Wow. So I hope that this short little video makes you feel better. If nothing else, I hope that the way I'm all dressed up and decked out makes you feel better. You know, because I really like my colors and my jewelry and my makeup. Even though at the moment the makeup doesn't look so great, I do need to practice with it. I'm very out of practice. That, and I'm not sure how to do my makeup for the phone, because for the phone isn't entirely for fully for stage, but it's definitely not real life. So it's a hybrid between the two. I'm still trying to figure it out. So that's the problem. But anyway, yeah, that was it. Just a real short, tiny little story there, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Email me your stories. Email all of them, all of them. No matter how weird or wonderful or wow they are, no matter how miraculous or mysterious or just, like this manifestation stuff, happy and uplifting they are, no matter how spooky and scary they are, no matter how dark and twisted they are, no matter how inexplicable, unexplainable, and just what the fuck unbelievable they are, please just, you know leave your comments, leave your stories, and I want to read them. I want to be scared, quote unquote. I can't get scared anymore, but I want to be quote scared. I want to be, honestly, for me it's being fascinated. I want to be fascinated. I want to be wowed. I want to be left scratching my head going, how? That's what I want. I want to be left scratching my head. Whether it's something that's considered scary, whether it's something that's considered, happy and miraculous like this, whether it's, no matter what. And especially if people haven't believed you. That is what I'm really after. Especially, or if you think, or if you feel or think or just know that no one can believe you, you know, send me your info, send me your typed out words. I very much want to read them personally. And, you know, even if I can't read them on air like this, however you want to call it, on YouTube. The old term is on air, but that was when only a few people could get on TV. Now we got YouTube, thankfully, and we can broadcast our truths and our fun little stories like this to each other and ourselves. And yeah, just spread the fun, spread the joy, spread the happiness, spread the spookiness, spread the jump scares, and whatnot. And there you go. Oh, and the disclaimer. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Um, I do have a Ko-Fi page set up for my channel here. I'm probably gonna have to switch that over again. Um, but that I'm going with Ko-Fi. Patreon ended up screwing over their people, so like really bad lately. So I don't want to have anything to do with them anymore. I tried starting up stuff on Patreon so many times over, and it never worked for me. So there was always something sketchy about them that I didn't like. But Ko-Fi looks like it's pretty good right now. ko-fi.com /whatever name I might be going by currently, because that's the way it is. I've done so much with this channel. I've screwed with it so much, but basically because my life is screwed with me. So there you go. But I've tried to keep it happy. I've tried to keep it on the lighter side of things, especially with this channel. I've tried to keep it on things that interest me. So there you go. And yeah, all of this is allegedly. It can't be proven. All of this is, oh, what's that other disclaimer? I forget. But we're all adults here. We can all figure and think for ourselves. So there you go. Yeah. Bye.